The Indian Space Research Organisation declared the successful completion of a zero-orbital debris mission using its Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle. On March 21, the Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle Orbital Experimental Module 3 re-entered the Earth's atmosphere, marking a significant achievement in space debris mitigation. The Indian Space Research Organisation highlighted the mission's success in minimizing orbital debris, following the PSLV C-58X post-launch on January 1. Today's next news is, in a devastating incident, 3 individuals were brutally murdered by unidentified assailants wielding sharp-edged weapons in Chhattisgarh's Bijapur district. The attack occurred on Monday evening on a road between Baskuda and Pushbaka villages. While 2 victims were pronounced dead at the scene, another succumbed to injuries at a local hospital. The motive behind the assault remains unknown as authorities continue their investigation. Today's next news is, Indian External Affairs Minister drives south, Jaishankar engaged in discussions with Singaporean Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong, Foreign Minister Vivian Balakrishnan, and other senior ministers during his 3-day visit. Talks encompassed enhancing strategic bilateral relations, as well as assessing developments in the Indo-Pacific and West Asia. Jaishankar expressed gratitude for Prime Minister Lee's support and highlighted ongoing bilateral cooperation and preparations for future meetings. Today's next news is, the Jawaharlal Nehru University Students' Union witnessed a significant milestone as Dhananjay, representing the left-backed All India Students Association, secured victory as the first Dalit president in almost 30 years. The United Left panel swept the elections, defeating the RSS-affiliated ABVP. Dhananjay's win reflects a rejection of hate politics by the student body, focusing on issues like women's safety, fund cuts, and infrastructural challenges. Today's next news is, the Indian Navy's Kalvari-class submarine has achieved a significant milestone with its maiden visit to Campbell Bay, the southernmost port of India in the Nicobar group of islands. This historic event underscores the Navy's expanded reach and operational capabilities, enabling strategic deployment in remote areas. The visit enhances the country's maritime presence, ensuring security and surveillance in vital regions. Today's next news is, the United Nations Security Council passed a resolution urging an immediate ceasefire in Gaza for the Muslim holy month of Ramadan. While 14 members voted in favor, the US abstained due to the resolution's failure to condemn Hamas for a previous attack on Israel. Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's office had sought a US veto and suspended a visit to Washington in response. Today's next news is, a Pakistani court directed authorities to bring former Premier Imran Khan and his wife Bushra Bibi to court on April 4 for their bail hearing in various cases. The cases include allegations of forgery related to Toshakhana gifts and involvement in May 9 violence. The court issued the order after Adiala jail officials failed to mark Khan's attendance via video link in the previous hearing. Today's next news is, Russia challenges US claims that the Islamic State carried out the deadly gun assault at a Moscow concert hall, which left 137 dead and 182 injured. 4 suspects, including one Thai national, were detained for terrorism, despite ISIS's claim and US intelligence. President Putin suggests the attack is aimed to flee to Ukraine, sparking tensions between the two nations. Today's next news is, the NASA-ISRO Synthetic Aperture Radar Satellite, a joint venture between NASA and Indian Space Research Organisation, nears completion with a tentative launch readiness date set for April. Before launch from India's Satish Dhawan Space Centre, NASA will apply a special coating to the satellite's radar antenna reflector to prevent potential temperature issues. The coating aims to ensure optimal performance during the mission's critical Earth observing operations. Today's next news is, the International Astronomical Union has honored Indian scientist Professor Jayant Murthy by naming an asteroid after him. formerly known as 2005 EX296. Now designated as 215884. Jayant Murthy, discovered by M.W. Buie in 2005. The asteroid orbits the Sun between Mars and Jupiter every 3.3 years. Professor Murthy, renowned for his work on the NASA New Horizons science team, expressed gratitude for the rare honor. The IAU's Working Group on Small Bodies Nomenclature announced the decision. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey today. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more content, and ring the notification bell to stay updated. Your support means the world to us. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. And until next time, stay curious and keep exploring. See you in the next video.